Happy Saturday. Nice little cool breeze in the air for us. We're going to start in child's pose, whether you're sitting on a block or sitting on your heels or a blanket. Maybe your arms are on blocks, maybe your head is on a block. And just allow your hips to settle back a little bit. Let your belly soften in between your thighs. And just breathe. You can stay in a soft, settled position, or feel free to, I'm rocking a little bit side to side. It's not just vertigo, I'm just feeling like I want a little movement. And when you do feel ready to settle, just settle. Hi Maria, good morning. Take your hands in prayer and place the palms at the nape of the neck. Take a few more breaths here. Then return your arms out in front. Take the palms together, cross the thumbs, and raise up onto the blade side of your fingers. Bring your biceps by your ears, round your spine a little bit, and then take that all the way up to sitting on your heels. Palms up. Good. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest, round and curl. And just touch the blade side of your fingers to the floor. Walk it out a little bit and extend your spine. So a little cat-cow with a little extra arm movement. Round your back, biceps by the ears. Lift your arms up, lift your torso up. Switch the cross of your thumbs. Exhale, round and curl. Bring your finger the blade side down, and then slide it out. Come into a child's pose or extended spine. One more time. Exhale, round and curl. Come on up. Inhale at the top, switch the cross of the thumbs one more time. Exhale, chin to chest. Take the blade side of your fingers down and slide it out, child's pose, and separate your arms one more time. Inhale, walk over to your right side, left hand on top, or longer than right. Look under your arm, and find your maximum stretch here for you today at this very moment. And then rise up, inhale, walk over to the other side. Stretch out the entire right side of your body. Good, inhale back to center, walk your hands forward. And then walk your hands back to sitting on your heels, lift your torso up, bring your knees a little bit closer. Interlace your fingers behind your back, palms together. Knuckles to the earth, lift your chest up, open up the front of your shoulders and chest. Stay seated on your heels for this one. We'll do plenty of back bending later. Bring the chin chest down. And as you keep your chin tucked, bring your forehead to your knees, top of your head to the floor, and then lift your hips up and reach the arms up overhead. Nice and easy, pushing the top of the foot and shin to the floor, belly to the spine. Inhale, come down, lift yourself up, push the knuckles to the earth, lift your chest up. Stretch front of shoulders and chest. Stretch out a little bit into the nice strong core you have from yesterday. Exhale, chin to chest one more time. Fold over, head to the knees, top of the head to the floor, hips lift up or not, you don't have to. And exhale, have a seat on the floor. Release your arms by your side. And then walk your hands forward. Rise up into your hands and knees. Tuck your toes underneath you. Step back into a downward facing dog. Walk your dog. Press right, press left. And when you're ready to settle, just settle your heels towards the floor, chest towards your thighs. Measure out the length of your plank. Come into a high plank. Pull your knees up, belly in, crown of the head forward, tailbone back. Strong through center. Exhale, hips up in the air. Inhale, high up on your tiptoes. Knees lifted. Come forward to a high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rise high on your toes, bend your knees, and take a little walk to the front of your mat. Separate your feet with 2 fists in between. Grab opposite elbows and sway. And switch the cross of your arms. Good. Come back to center, hang there. Release your hands to the floor block or on top of your thighs. Lengthen your spine a little bit. Take your arms behind you, interlace your fingers, palms together, knuckles away, and then fold over your legs, connect your chest and your belly to your thighs, and then perhaps straighten your legs a little bit more. Don't force the arms overhead, let it just go where it goes. Got plenty of time to open the shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, soften the knees again, bend your knees, and then just come up halfway, switch the cross of your fingers, 1 finger over. Fold belly on thighs, head to shins, and then work at straightening the legs a little bit more. Maybe a lot, maybe not so much. Just stay connected towards your thighs. 1 more breath. Wait a minute. Release the arms, let them dangle. Press through your feet, roll up slowly through your spine. Roll the shoulders back and around a couple times. Good. Walk your feet together, bring your arms up overhead. Bring the prayer to your heart, exhale. Settle in for a moment. Find your grounding. All 4 corners of the feet onto the floor. Tailbone tucked, shoulders down, collarbones forward. Open up your eyes. If you're closed, bring the arms all the way over your head. Exhale, fold down to the floor, hands on floor, shins, or the blocks. Halfway lift, inhale. As you exhale, step your right foot back and bring your knee to the floor. You can keep the toes tucked under if it makes you more stable. Then inhale, bring your arms over your head, tuck your tailbone underneath you. Exhale, release your hands, find a downward facing dog, hips up in the air. Inhale to a high plank, top of a push-up. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Roll through, low cobra, elbows hug your side, top of the foot, shin down, legs are strong. Exhale to your seat, hips to your heels, heels to your hips. Reach the knees up, downward facing dog. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, right knee down, left leg steps forward. Inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale, arms down. Back toes tuck under, step forward, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, take it back down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, big long step, and then lower the knee to the floor. Keep the toes tucked or not. Arms come up, inhale. Push your back hip forward. Exhale, release hands, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, all in that same breath. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Feel free if you want to make it a full chaturanga or add to it. Elbows hug in the side, crown of the head forward, toes down. Exhale, seat to heels, toes tucked, downward facing dog. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, left knee down, right foot steps forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor, tuck the back toes underneath you, inhale. Step forward, exhale, fold over your legs, and ride your breath to stand. Bring the arms all the way with you overhead. Bring prayer to the heart, arms by your side. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold through center. It may change a little bit. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back, right knee to the floor. Inhale, arms up overhead, push your hips forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up in the air. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, seat to heels, keep going, Sin. Downward facing dog. I love to see the head bobbing up and down. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, left knee down, right foot forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor, left toes tuck underneath you. Knee lift, step forward, halfway lift. Exhale. Exhale, forward fold. I think somebody on here likes this song. I remember Karen or Michelle. Arms come up all the way, if I remember correctly. Exhale, hands to prayer. Actually, take it right back down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left leg steps all the way back, knee to the floor. We just came out of this. Arms come up, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Right knee down, left foot steps forward. Arms up. Exhale, fold, tuck back toes underneath you. Lift the knee, look forward, step together. Halfway fold, all the way fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Hands to your heart center, exhale. One more time each side. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back, right knee to the floor, arms up, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank to low plank, your way. Knees down is the traditional way of doing this flow, but feel free to take your full chaturangas. Downward dog is where we meet. Inhale, high plank, left knee down, right foot steps. Reach the arms up overhead, inhale. Exhale, fold, tuck back toes underneath you, lift the knee up. Inhale, step together, top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. One more time, exhale, fold through center. Hands on floor, shins or blocks. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, left leg steps back all the way, bring the knee to the earth. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale to low plank, your way. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, seat to heels, toes tuck. Downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Good. Right knee down, left foot steps. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release hands, tuck back, toes under. Inhale, step forward, stay here. Separate your feet as you exhale, fold. Take your peace finger grip around your two big toes. Wrap your thumbs between the fingers and the toes. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, elbows out to the side, head to the shins. Send your weight a little forward into the balls of your feet. Long spine, long neck. Crown of the head reaches towards the earth. Inhale. And exhale. One final big pull. Inhale, look forward, bring your collarbones forward. Release your toe grip, place your hands to your hip points, and come on up. Good. Step your feet a little closer together. Arms down by your side. Find your Tadasana, find your mountain. Tuck your toes, shoulders back, collarbones forward. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, reach the arms behind your back, interlace your fingers, palms together, knuckles down, lift your chest, and softly fold over your legs one more time, arms up. Hang your head here. Take your feet as wide or as close as you need for stability. Inhale, release your hands to the back of your shins, your calves, or your heels. Look forward and then pull yourself back into that forward fold. Just working your whole body towards, top body towards lower body towards upper body. One more breath is all we need. Inhale, release your hands to floor or blocks, lengthen your spine. Step your right foot back as you exhale, lower the right knee to the floor. So stay on the toes if it makes you feel more stable. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Good. Bring your arms back behind your back. Interlace your fingers, one finger over this time. Lift your heart, knuckles up. Exhale, just lift and reach your chest up and back. Your hands towards your back heel, back shin, or back thigh. Keep pushing your hips forward, one more breath. Good, inhale the arms up. Palms together, cross one thumb over the other. Exhale, chin to chest, round and curl, forehead to knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release hands, tuck the back toes if they're not. Lift the knee up off the floor, downward facing dog, and walk it out. Inhale to high plank. Lower your left knee to the floor. Step your right foot forward. So check out, just make sure that your back knee, you're not sitting right on top of the patella, and the back knee is far enough away from your front heel that you have a little stretch there. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back, one finger over from the last time perhaps, knuckles down, heart lifts. Keep pushing your left hip forward. Draw your right heel backwards so you're getting a nice strong situation here. Just a nice strong release of your hips. Maybe engagement of the right glute. Good, one more breath here. Inhale, release your arms overhead. Cross the opposite thumb over the other. Inhale. Exhale, round and curl, forehead to knee. Try to draw your right heel still backwards. Pull the belly up to the spine. Don't collapse on your thigh. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, release your hands, toes tucked, downward facing dog. Feel free if you want to take vinyasas in between these, or just step to dog is fine. Bring your feet closer together. Inhale your right leg in the air. Good. Bring your knee to your chest. Stay in dog for a moment. Drop your left heel to the floor. Push your heel of your hands down. Round and curl your spine. Keep that round and curl as you now come to plank. Knee to forehead, knee to nose, wherever you can get it. Look between your hands and bring your right foot there. Make sure you have a good balanced base here. So we're coming up into Crescent Lunge. Reach the arms down by your side as you rise up. Bend your back knee. Tuck your tailbone under, shoulders over hips. Inhale the arms all the way up. Good. Exhale, release your hands one more time behind your back. Interlace your fingers, knuckles down. And as you extend your chest, open, straighten your back leg a little bit more. And then reach your knuckles down towards the floor, towards the shin, towards the feet, wherever you are. Keep your front knee bent. Good. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. Cross one thumb over the other. Reach out of your waistline. Exhale, chin to chest, round and curl, forehead to knee. Good. Inhale, back up. Exhale, release your hands to the floor. Step back, downward dog. Remember, you can take any additional vinyasas in there, or just meet in dog. Bring your feet closer together. Inhale the left leg in the air, nice and high. Good. Now bring your left knee to your chest, round and curl. Stay in dog. Press your right heel to the floor. And then shift into a high plank. Same position with your knee to your chest, back rounded. Look between your hands and step your left foot through. So stabilize yourself, get your feet, make sure you're not on a tightrope. Coming into Crescent Lunge, arms down by your side, come up, bend the back knee, and then bring the arms up overhead. Exhale the arms behind your back, switch the cross. Knuckles down, chest up, and as you stretch your chest forward, start to straighten your back leg, and if that doesn't feel good, stay with it bent. Lift out of your mid-upper back. Head drops back only if that's good for you. Without changing the legs, stay where you are. Inhale your arms overhead, palms together, switch the thumbs. Exhale, chin to chest, round and curl biceps by the ears. Do not collapse your belly on your thighs. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Step your feet together at the top of your mat this time, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Bend your knees enough that you can lift your toes up, slide your hands underneath your feet. Wrap your big toes around your wrist, look forward, inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs, head to the shins, elbows out to the side. Send your weight forward. Let your neck be soft, breathe in. And breathe out. One more breath, everybody. Inhale, look forward, release your hands from your feet, bring them right to your hips, and rise up to standing. Bring your feet together, arms by your side. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, take a forward fold, hands to floor, shins or blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, step your right foot back. Low or crescent lunge, arms come up. Inhale. Exhale, arms behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest up. Spin your back foot on its side, so make sure you have the width between your two legs. If you're here, it's just not going to happen so easily. So take your right foot wider if you need to. Knuckles are behind, down towards the earth. Lift your chest. Good. Fold inside of your warrior one. Hug your left hip in. Some of you will get your shoulder on the inside of your left foot. Some of you won't. Head down. Take that left hip and bring it inward. Back leg is strong, strong, strong. Right pinky toe down. Make sure you're not collapsing belly on thighs for another breath. Good. Now as you exhale, release your hands to the floor. Stay with warrior one. Take your right hand inside, left hand to your hip. Awkward twist. So we're going to turn to the left side, and then the left arm comes up. Hug the left hip in. If this is absolutely, painful and not happening, spin your back foot on its, to neutral. All right. So you're either in warrior one or crescent position. And let me tell you about my Rolling Stones after, if you didn't see my Facebook post. I'm literally mad. Not at them. I'm mad at the Hard Rock Stadium. Okay, it's been said. One more breath. As you exhale, left hand down, straighten your front leg. Now with straightening your front leg, it's not hyperextending, so make sure you pull the kneecap up rather than push your knee back down towards the floor. You're still in a warrior one stance. Inhale. If you have and like to use blocks, I do now. Keep one on each side of that left foot. Now spin your back foot forward. Start to bring your weight towards your left foot, so towards the front leg, and softly take off into a warrior three supported. Hip down, toes down. Let me see where you're at. Good. Really work that right leg back behind you. Really work the left leg strong and stable. Looking really good, guys. Another breath. Good. We're going to step feet together. Bend your knees, come into a low squat. And just open your knees apart. Walk your hands in between your legs, forearms to the floor. Let your head come down. Just settle. No bounce. Don't bounce on those Achilles. Hug your knees around your triceps, perhaps. Okay, come on back. Bring your hands down. Feet together. Press your heels to the floor. Separate your feet. Hang your head. Inhale, halfway, hands to hips or heart, rise up to stand. Bring your feet together. Inhale, the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, fold to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Hold here. Good. Rise up. Inhale, arms up. Sink a little lower. Exhale, arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers, palms down, palms together, knuckles down. Lift your chest up. Now, spin your back foot on its side. So again, if you ended up in a tight rope, you're going to have to shift that left hip out or left foot out a little bit more. Turn your torso forward, bend your knees, lift your chest, and then fold inside your right leg. Now, again, some of you will get your entire shoulder, torso down in between your leg, and others won't. So work on keeping the hips squared, even if that means you don't get your shoulder inside, but your head comes down towards the inside. Hug the hips in towards midline. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more breath here. Inhale. Release the hands as you exhale. Right knee is still bent. Right hand moves to the hip. Twist to the right side. And perhaps the right arm comes up. So if you need to spin the back foot in, go ahead and spin it in. Otherwise, try that awkward pose and really work that right hip towards the midline without losing the form and the stability in that back leg. One more breath. Exhale, hands down. Straighten your front leg. Turn your back foot forward. So pull right hip back, left hip forward. Hang your head towards your shins. Good. Inhale, begin to shift your weight into your right leg and float left leg off the floor, supported warrior 3. Hips just squared, breathe in, breathe out. So your spine is long, we're not folded over, it's not a standing split, not that we're not maybe gonna do that, and then bring your feet together, top of the mat. Bend your knees, have a seat on your heels. Open your knees wide. Bring your forearms, if you can, to the floor this time. Hug knees around triceps, let your head come down. And just pull your belly into your spine, let go. And then bring your hands back down to the floor, lift your chest. Walk your hands together. Lower your heels, separate your feet. Forward fold over your legs. Grab wherever you can and pull yourself closer. Inhale to a half lift. Hands to heart or hips, rise up to stand. Arms by your side, feet come a little closer. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, fold your body in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. This time we'll turn it right into warrior 1, excuse me. Inhale the arms up, overhead. Exhale, bring the arms behind your back. Humble warrior, lift your heart. Exhale, fold inside your left leg. Head down, arms up. Try not to dump your body onto your left thigh. Inhale, release right arm down, left arm up, twist. Exhale, left hand down. Left leg straightens, turn your back foot forward. Inhale to your halfway, or supported I should say, warrior 3, nice and strong. So your body is parallel to the floor, your right toes turn down, your hip turns down. Inhale. Good, now exhale from here, tap your right knee behind your left ankle, little curtsy, and then kick it back up to supported warrior 3, L shape. Knee down behind your ankle, tap. Come back up, flex the foot. This tap, we're gonna stay down. Bring the right leg behind the left ankle and have a seat on the floor. If you can't do that, straighten your bottom leg. Adjust yourself right here. Hug your hands around your shins, lift your heart. Drop your seat down, exhale, pull everything close, inhale. Good, keep your right hand where it is, left arm reaches up in the air. Exhale, take it behind you. Tense your fingers. Inhale the right arm up, reach and lengthen out of your torso. Turn to the left side, exhale, open up to that twist. Now as you draw your arm and your leg together, think of pulling your knee to the right and drawing your torso to the left. Any mudra you like with your fingers, or just hold your palm open, or release your arm. Good, keep twisting as you look over to your right side. Release the twist to the right side, stay upright. Come back to center, left leg is on the floor, right leg is in the air. Now you have your standing splits, bringing your left hand perhaps to the ankle, maybe both hands to the ankle, as the right leg reaches up towards the sky. Doesn't matter how high it gets, make that standing leg stable. Take another breath. Good, now step your feet together, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, bring your hands to prayer. Exhale. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, fold your body in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, turn it on its side. You're here for warrior 1, arms come up. Exhale, arms behind your back, the other finger grip, right? You know, we have a habitual side. Lift yourself up, and we have the non-habitual side here. Exhale, fold over in between your leg, head down towards the shin. Hug your hips in. Keep bending that right knee. I know you feel it in your quads, and that's okay. Just, again, don't dump your body weight onto your right thigh. One more breath. Exhale, the left hand comes down. Right arm opens to a twist, or maybe it stays on your hip. Stack your shoulders, hug your hips in. Back leg is so strong, unless you need to turn it forward, it stays in that warrior one position. One more breath. Exhale, hands down. Straighten your front leg and turn your back foot forward. Inhale, hands on blocks or floor, supported warrior three. Hips are squared. So drop the left hip down, lift the right hip up, flex the foot nice and strong and stable. Exhale, 3 taps behind your right ankle. Curtsy squat, bring it back up. 2. Bring it back up. Your right glute should be having a lovely conversation. Exhale. This time we take it all the way down to our seat. Good. So make sure you're not sitting on your left heel, and if you need to straighten that bottom leg out, you do that. And then just hug onto your shin, lift your torso up nice and tall. Find some oppositional pulling, lengthening. Keep your left hand down, bring your right arm up, and find that room from your right down the side of your hip all the way up. And then rotate, bring the fingertips to the floor. Inhale the left arm up, twist outside of your right leg if possible. If not, hug onto it. If you have a full bind, bind. And as you draw your torso to the right, you draw your knee towards the left and your hip towards the back. Keep twisting. Look to your left. Release to your left. Take your right foot in the middle of your mat. Help yourself back up. And then stand up. Bring the left leg in the air wherever it goes. Hold on to your ankle, foot, or shin. Head to the floor, to the shin. Hug your right hip in. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, feet together, top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Ride your breath to stand all the way up. Bring the prayer to your heart center. Arms by your side. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, everybody. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back, warrior one. Arms come up. Inhale. Exhale, release your arms behind your back, interlace fingers, lift your heart. Forward fold on the inside of your left leg. Draw that left hip forward. Turn your hips square. Inhale, release right arm, left arm up, twist. Exhale, fold, straighten front leg, turn back foot. Inhale, supported warrior three. Exhale, one tap down. We're not going to go back to the seat yet. And then go back to your standing split. Hang your head towards your shin. Good. Now, step your right foot about 2-3 feet back, straight legs, pyramid pose. So adjust it so your legs are about hips width apart. Yep, and fold over your front leg. Inhale to your fingertips, reach your hands to your hips, rise up to stand. So sometimes when you get up, you notice I'm too far, I'm not far enough, I'm too close together, I'm too wide. So just kind of get your stance and get your surroundings. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, take your hands into a reverse prayer. Wrists, fingers, forearms, wherever you can grab here. Whatever feels most natural to you right now. Lift your heart up, inhale. Good, exhale, fold over your front leg, but keep reaching your torso long. So reach the crown of your head forward, your tailbone back, and then fold with a long spine. As long as you can keep your spine long, then you can continue to go down. If it becomes, say hi to Holly. If it becomes rounded spine, back off. Inhale and exhale. Keep working at squaring the hips. Left hip back, right hip forward, head towards the shins. Breathe in, breathe out. Excuse me. One more, everybody. Now, right from here, release your hands onto the floor. Walk your fingertips out in front of you. Once again, take your palms together, cross your thumbs. Now, bicep by your ear, chin to your chest. Now round your back, forehead to your knee. Now, if you can't touch your forehead to your knee, bend your knee so you can. One more breath, everybody. Keep the biceps by your ears and roll up through your spine. Square your hips. Bring your hands to your heart center. Good. Inhale, lean slightly forward. Just get a little of your weight towards that left leg. And now warrior 3. Arms can be anywhere that speak to you. Now lengthen that leg away. This time we're not supported. However, if you want to be supported, be supported. That's it. Hang in there, guys. The more challenging part of this pose will be with your arms straight forward. Exhale, stand up, feet together. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, separate your feet, fold your body in half. Walk yourself side to side. And then just fold again. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to heart or hips, rise up to stand. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale, your arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Hands to floor, shins or blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step left foot back, warrior 1. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, arms behind your back, switch the cross. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold inside, head down, arms up. New day. Inhale, left arm down. Exhale, right arm up, twist. Right arm down. Right leg straightens, left leg turns forward. Supported warrior 3, lengthening out of your hip. Parallel to the floor as best you can. Now one little curtsy, bring it down. Come back, and now come into your standing split. Breathe in, breathe out. Working as strong as you can to bring that right hip in, and then the left leg will go a little higher, but no force, right? Just keep working on stability. Inhale, exhale your left foot back 2 to 3 feet. Your hips are square to the front, so your back foot is almost to the front. Fold over your front leg, walk your hands forward or back, whatever feels good. Inhale, hands to your hips, rise up to stand. Good. Arms all the way up overhead, inhale. Exhale your hands behind your back, fingers, wrists, forearms, elbows, or reverse prayer. If you cross your thumbs, switch the cross of your thumbs. Reach your fingertips up towards the top of your head, square your shoulders, hips, lift your heart. Exhale, come halfway down, just level it out a little bit more. If you don't have a mirror, then you've got to feel in space. We've just got to start feeling where our bodies go. Keeping the length in the spine, fold over your front leg. Keep pulling right hip back, left hip forward all the while. Do not round your back here, so go only as far as you can maintain that long spine. It may be to the floor for some of you. It may be only halfway. Inhale. Exhale, draw right hip back, left hip forward. A couple more breaths, please. And then fold over your legs, release your hands, walk them out in front. Take your palms together, cross one thumb over the other, and then bring your chin to your chest and your forehead to your knee, round and curl. Pull the belly up and in. Inhale and exhale. Keeping the biceps by your ears, everybody. Rise up. Good. Exhale, prayer to heart, step together. Separate your feet, arms by your side. I hope I didn't forget anything there, I might have. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold your body in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, high plank. Lower down, low plank, chaturanga. Upward dog, downward dog, hips up. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale your right leg high in the sky. Open your hip for a moment. Bend the knee, drop the heel back. Then turn your hips squared as you bring your right knee to your chest. Come forward to plank. And step the foot all the way through. Lower the bottom knee down. The left knee is down. Move both hands to the inside of your right leg. Come to your forearms or a block. And send your weight off of that left knee. So make sure, again, you're not sitting directly on top. Also make sure that your right heel is on the floor. And then you can stay here or roll out on the outer edge of the right foot, or even take a twist. Good. Now if you're twisting, come back to center. Hands down. Turn your toes forward, separate your hands again. Bend your back knee, tuck the toes for a second. We're not going to lift the knee off the floor, we're going to lift the heel to the buttocks. So bend your left knee and kick your heel to your buttocks. Try to stay off your knee. And you can stay there or take your right arm out and reach around, grab behind it. Lift your chest. Hug your hips in. And then release your foot, nice and easy. Step back, downward dog. Left leg in the air. Bring the knee to the chest, round curl, come forward. Step forward, lower the right knee to the floor. Settle in, just check out your alignment. Knee over the ankle, you're not on top of your right knee. Bring both hands on the inside of the left foot. Maybe you come to your forearms. Some of you will do it, or a block, or stay upright. And you can stay there or turn out onto the outer edges of your left foot. And some of you might want to take a little twist there as well. Don't you look back. Couple of easy breaths here. Good. Inhale back to center. Come on back. Separate your hands on either side of the foot. Tuck your back toes underneath you. And then draw your heel to your buttocks. Use your strength of your hamstrings. Stay there. Or maybe reach the left arm forward, back, and around. I could hear you all saying, I love this playlist. I know. Breathe in, breathe out. If you're holding your foot, gently let it go. Tuck the toes underneath you, lift the knee up, downward facing dog. Take a vinyasa here to clear the slate or stay in your dog. You choose. We all meet back in dog. And then bring your knees down to the floor. Swing your legs around in front of you. Actually, I'll turn my mat at this point for you guys. All right, so bring your legs out in front of you. Take your right leg and bring it in. Hug onto it, nice and tall. So today we're going to do a tree from a round position. So open your right knee out to the side. Feel free to put it on a block. And keep your left leg either in front of you or slightly off to the side. Use a strap or towel if you need it. Walk your fingertips forward and fold over your left leg. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Turn your toes up towards your face and fold a little deeper. Hold on to the floor, not your toes today. See if you can do it on the floor, yeah. Just change this ever so slowly. Take your right hand to the outside of the left foot shin, wherever you can reach. Inhale for length, and then take your left arm out back behind you and twist. Right ear towards the knee. Inhale to center. Release both hands back to the center. And then walk your hands in. Take your right hand behind you and just lift your hips up. Push your hips forward. Make it a back bend. And then come on back down. Come back to center, shake out your legs. Give them a little love if they need more. Hug your left knee into your chest. Right leg is active. Hold it nice and strong so you get nice and tall here. Excuse me. And then turn it into tree, opening up your left knee. I was going to say, that's not daisy. Okay, it's your mom's dog. I guess, lift your torso up. And then walk forward. Just stop where you feel it. Try to keep your hands on high. Hands on either side of the right leg. Your right leg can be directly in front of you or to the side. You know, I want you to just listen to your bodies. Just feel where you need to be. You know, sometimes we need one thing and sometimes we need another. And that's why practicing every day or being present in your practice is important, because it doesn't matter what you did yesterday. It's not going to be the same. Take your left hand, bring it outside of the foot, shin, ankle, anywhere but your knee, and hold on, bringing your left ear towards your knee. Slide your right hand behind you or outside or around, and fold. And just getting a nice twist. Good. Inhale, come on back up. Gently release, both hands on the sides. And then walk it back in for your little dancer's bridge or dancer's, you know, a little back bend here. Push your hips forward, arch that. And then come on back down to center. Good. Stretch your left leg out in front of you. Shake it out. Good. Take both feet, flex them, bring your arms up. We're going to do the sides of the legs again. Exhale, reach out, 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 and then put your hands down. Take a breath, and out, exhale. So keep using the breath to create maybe a little bit more space and more length as you fold over. Some of you will get your head to your shins. Some of you will be nowhere near it, and they're both right. Has to be right for your body. Exhale. This is the end. And let it go. Inhale, walk your hands back, stand up nice and tall on your sitting bones. Then exhale, flip it around, come onto your belly. Bring your arms by your side, palms down. Top of the foot, shin down. Push your pubic bone down. Crown of the head forward. Keep your legs down. Lift just your torso off the floor. And then your hands reach back. Reach, 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 reach. Pull your shoulders back. Crown of the head down. Push your pubic bone down. Now lift your legs up and fly, locust pose. Anything with your arms, stay here, go to the side, super person, or arms clasped one more time behind your back, lifting up, pushing down for that triangle at the base of your pubis. Lift your chest up, 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 legs up, up, up. One more breath. And exhale, let it go. Sit back to child's pose. Push your hips all the way back. A little bit closer will maybe give you a little more release in your back. A little bit wider will just let you sink in between your thighs. Inhale, walk your hands back in. Exhale, spin your legs around in front of you. Shake it out. Bend your knees. Bottoms of the feet on the floor. Hold on underneath your thighs. Keep your knees hips width apart. Lift your spine long. Sit in front of your sitting bones. Then exhale, chin to chest. Round your spine. Go down only to your waistline. And when you get to your waistline, see if you can let go of your hands so shoulders are off the floor. Reach your hands towards your heels.
One leg at a time, bend your knees into the air, flex your feet, flex your wrists. Keep the upper body up, take your legs in the air. Now reach your hands towards the sky. Lift a little higher, and if you can, lift your bottom off the floor as well. Hold, not your breath, just hold the pose for 3, 2, 1. Lay your head back on the ground. Let your hair fall all around. Open up your arms. Send your hips right, knees left, twist. Inhale through center. Shift your hips left, let your knees fall to the right. Inhale back to center. Head and shoulders lift to meet your knees. Create a nice tight ball. And then lower your head. Lower your feet. Take one bridge or wheel if you feel like you're ready for a wheel. Feel free. Tilt your pelvis. Lift your pubic or your hips off the floor. Point your knees forward. Heels towards your buttocks. Inhale. Hands by your shoulders as you exhale. If you're coming up, come to the top of your head lightly, and then push up into your big, beautiful heart-opening back bend. Now, this is your choice, right? So if you're up there, try to stay for a few breaths. If you're in a bridge, try to stay for a few breaths. We're going to do 1 minute, maybe 2 more of those. We've opened up our spine a lot today, so exhale, come on back down, top of the head, upper, mid, lower back. Don't hug your knees in if you're going to go up again. But let your knees turn towards each other. Maybe rock and roll side to side. Come back to your center. Reach your hands towards your heels. Tilt your pelvis so your pubic bone points upward. Push your shoulders back down. Lift your hips up into bridge. You can take a supported bridge as well on any height of the block, or your hands can support your bridge. If you're taking another wheel or your first wheel, hands by your shoulders, first come up to the top of your head. Don't put a lot of weight there, just settle in, and then begin to lift up and open. So when you get there and you feel particularly vulnerable, slow down the thoughts and the breath. And then come down, top of the head, upper, mid, lower, back to the floor. Hug your knees to your chest. Cross right leg all the way over left leg, once or twice. Open up the arms, shift your hips right, let your knees fall left. Last twist. Good, if your legs are bound, release them before coming back to center. Adjust yourself, left leg over right, grab ankles, shins, or toes, or double bind. Open the arms to the side, move your hips left, and let your knees fall right. Before you come to center, uncross your legs. Hug your knees to your chest. Exhale, round and curl. Good, lay your head down. Take your feet to the floor and take about a minute to do any final pose. Maybe you want to do a headstand, an arm balance, a shoulder stand, plow, or go straight into your shavasana. If you're doing a shoulder stand or plow and your toes don't touch the floor, I should say plow, and your toes don't touch the floor, support yourself on your back. If your toes do touch the floor and plow, walk your feet out away from you. And then when you're ready, if you go into a shoulder stand, put your hands higher up, your back as high as you can get.
legs up in the air. And whatever you're in, take another about 30 seconds to make your way back. Oh, is that a headstand, AT? And when you're coming out of whatever you're coming out of, softly lay back on your back, hug your knees to your chest. Take whatever you need for your Shavasana. So if you need to be covered, eyes or shoulders or feet or hands, you want to be on a block. And then make yourself comfortable on the floor. Take a few minutes to completely let go of the practice, of the thoughts and distractions. Let your arms settle by your side. Let your legs splay open. Now completely let go and surrender. And just take a moment to, think about being in your present moment when you're there. Right? Not to think about yesterday, not to worry about tomorrow, but to be present in your daily, day-to-day work, practice, life, as I think this might remind you of. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Begin to bring your awareness back into your space, into your body, into this time. And then begin to make small movements in your fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. And then gently stretch your arms overhead and draw your knees to your chest. Take yourself onto either side, whatever speaks to you this morning. And take yourself up into a comfortable seat. Bring your hands together in prayer. So, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your energy, your commitment, your patience. Thank you for letting me share and guide yoga practice with you today. Always very special. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace to all. Bowing down to the light we honor within each one of us. Namaste, Satnam. Go in peace. Have a wonderful day. If you're at home, stay fit, stay healthy, get vaccinated.